Family Onado, me Nasila on Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
To me, listeners them, supporters, fans, well-wishers them, Salon Tok Forum where they deal with issues, comment and analysis. We just want to tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala plenty thank you for yet another beautiful day today. Today, of course, now Saturday, October 4, 2025. As you know, we don't talk say we dey get for can get a new direction where this program they take. So there's actually going to be a shift in paradigm. Instead of focusing on APC, SLPP politics, now the politics therefore be very international. Therefore, they deal with other countries. So there are a lot of things that we, we'll talk about other countries. We go make personally I stay away from APC, SLPP politics. And so today, the discussion is centered on Guinea with the fundamental question as to whether the martial law leader, Mamady Doumbouya, whether he is on a mission for elongate and stay in power. That's not the fundamental question. That's the way this program here they pursue. Well, of course, that not will come as a surprise because in Ghana, we see this under another military dictator, General Kutu Acheampong, Ignatius Kutu Acheampong, where he said decide for stay in power, take go. But what you do, he come with a clever way, where of course what will happen in the end, he suffer. He paid the ultimate price for that. Because the people in Ghana not give back into a facade. Now, Mr. Mamady Doumbouya, as we know, he came to power to he removed Professor Alpha Conde for whatever reasons, them. So this September 21, we just passed, he hold a referendum. For that referendum, they may not come with what they call Project 2040. Meaning that Project 2040 now plans in that way they may not get, where they go do it in such a way that in chance for letting it come up on power, it will be very difficult. It will be very difficult for letting it come up on power. The first thing they don't do, of course, they don't change the constitution, they don't change it. Now, we go permit them for let contest an election as a civilian. But Lord, don't forget, so even the referendum, so they hold. Now, obviously enough, now get everything at in command, everything. So obviously, the referendum, the equity happen again, so now win them. But that's not really the thing. The thing is, now, for every term, it will be 7 years for every term. And all this time where he don't do so now in power, in the Doumbouya, we don't do it. Where if they hold election December when they come, it not go count. We all know say na go win the election. Anyhow, we look at na go win the election because waiting happen. We will not say how they know, silent opposition. Opposition not in Guinea anymore. There's nothing like that. So whatever happens, now in go get for winner election day. Whatever happens, they will get for winner. So it will be the first 7 years. Then after that, there is going to be another 7 years where obviously enough again you will contest, where now you go win. So this thing, so I mean, it only become a bit worrisome to people them. Because for one, in the do as if na democracy is actually well really not to democracy. Now where it means in effect for let it elongate it stay in power, but under the rules say, oh, a democratic no. This arrangement where they don't make sure that arrangement we go work for him, we go favor him. Now I mean they call them project 2040. This man come into power as a young man. The way we they look at this thing here, so again, my friends in Guinea or all the talk about things them. This man go get for talented people like Paul Biya. And this thing go get for happen. It will be very difficult for remove this man in power. The only thing we go remove this guy from power, now the natural order of business we go get for take hold in the firmament of things. Now go put this guy into power. So now may they not come up with this when they call a project 2040. Now this because like we say, no matter what happen a year, this man is not going to go back. He's not going to left power. He don't go left power too, because they always come into power by this way. Maybe they in a military, when they be military people them. They don't go again at all not. And when they attempt for go, whatever they do now, they remain in power. Whatever they do now, they remain in power. So they don't set December 28th for the election. When I know the date. But everybody knows say that a foregone conclusion that now he go get for win. No matter waiting happen, now he go get for win. Anyhow, people they look at now he go get for win. Now, when I get for look at things and way, come into play now, the referendum, like I say, it don't open the way for let him remain in power. Now the first thing that day. Then the referendum they take place within a political arrangement where you don't get a level playing field. You don't get a level playing field. Now they in charge, now they control everything. Just like what happened in Ghana under Acheampong, where Acheampong make sure say everything go in way. But also, this thing here where they bring it they give them up, they make power, too much power, they concentrate too much power in the presidency. Anyhow, people they look at. Now make us say this man in common one in power, he will be very, very difficult. Now the natural order of business. And this referendum, what are they call it? Now them, count the votes in them. Just again, like what happened in Ghana, where General Kutu Acheampong come with that UNIGOV concept there. So don't forget. So whatever way he do, now and I happen, he win up. Then of course, the referendum where they, the threshold where they mean, or you talk about the minimum participation threshold where they use for doing the election. I mean, it's not anything where anybody could write home about. Of course, the media was under strict outing column. The media was not free for do the thing them now waiting how they want them, how they design them, nothing will happen. But then finally, we were not follow the politics of Guinea for understand the fact that this referendum also, it was done against the backdrop of a country where get a history of totalitarian rule. We they go back to Sekou Touré, the inaugural leader na Guinea. We they go there back. Sekou Touré not resign. Say, well, okay, he don't do one time or two times. He immediately until he die. Virtually every leader we don't come. Not come up on power, with grace. Every leader we don't come. So this man don't see now, it's a nine. But what he decide for do? He decide for use a method where calculatedly designed for fully people. say it they hold a referendum for do this, let they approve the constitution. No, that's not what it is. This now ways and means the fight now for remain in power go under the guy say then a constitutional democracy. But having looked at this thing here properly, they usher in any constitutional democracy. Waiting this the usher in a totalitarian rule, now a permanent rule, now a sit-tight leadership, and I want that way now cohesion and go get for take place. It's either you go in your way or then you prepare for pay the ultimate price. 90 happens soon again. So then nobody no full interest say waiting on happen again now a road to democracy, now a road to the constitutional rule. No. They say we not count with it. Doumbouya they not count with it. They call Project 2014. Like I say, they not extend the term of office for a president. Now, this in so-called referendum we bring. All this time we not seize power. Up to December, we will do power. It not go count, count. So, of course, it's not to even assumption. When it come back December, in a so-called new dispensation, now it is first 7 years to start. After that 7 years, then you go again for another so-called re-election, where we'll get another 7 years again. And so we got to where cities they get, say any elections, and when they get, it will be free and fair. And there's nothing like a term limit from which you would only see. So this is not the road to totalitarian rule, where Mamady Doumbouya don't pave a nice way for let it just remain in power, take go. A nice way. Lord not forget say where Sheikh Kutu Acheampong died in 1984, because I can't die after I don't condemn the white people there. They call them all kind of name, imperialist, and then you're like in friend na Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, where they give them people they all kind of a name. Sheikh Kutu said that he can't die now. So where he can last another content of course 90 over. He continued same heavy-handed, style of governance. You get a lot of people that way lost their lives, and people were killed indiscriminately. Then the other one Musa Dadis Kamara, something like that. He said take over in Kudana December. We follow December 2008. Now he take over. Now after last night country don't pass away. So he take over. We have come that the same thing, arbitrary rule, violence, repression, corruption. Actually, all of them. Remember that stadium massacre. Let people not forget to. In truth, they massacre people. Them na stadium day. They kill over 100 people. They demonstrators them. So they rape people them and all that thing. But December 2009, I believe, because me they also they follow what happened there. There was an assassination attempt on them. So now force for run go look for medical checkup. So another person kind Konati or something like that, way over see the transaction. The transition and all that. So that name bring Alpha Conde into power, but where Conde self come, and that's no more. The thing where they condemn, why they out? Where come? Now the same thing they begin do. Where come? Begin the term limit. He move away from the term limit. Say now this guy can't pull him. So when this guy said on can't pull him, he don't sit on have power. He don't enjoy the power, but he don't want let people then faint say instead of the so now make come up with this. This is so-called referendum. So we don't come with her. So people then go vote. But like I say, if you don't extend it more and more, you don't extend it now, because the thing is, like I say, 7 years when they hold the election, 7 years, whoever can way obviously now this not under any doubt as to who that go can now he go get for candy. Where he can that for 7 years, that if you still there alive, They go back for another 7 years. Again, it go another 7 years again. Then who knows? So they're going to manipulate the constitution. They're going to manipulate the constitution and all of them. So these are the things that way these African countries, then they know way of power business. Now they say people in their way they talk say they want him go sit on a Security Council of the United Nations. Let's go back to Guinea. I believe in 1958 Guinea began independence. From that time, Sheikh Kutu be the first president. He ruled, but the man was so repressive. He was so repressive. Now the place. A violation of people in constitutional rights. So from the time when Sheikh Kutu come in power, say where he died in office. Last time they come, then Musa Daudis Kamal, something like that, he come. Of course, there was an assassination on. Then you get another fellow we come, something like Sekuba Konati. Yeah, Konati, if I remember the name. Now he come, he organized some kind of a fake, transition. Then he bring Alpha Conde, Professor Conde, when come, instead of Israel just abide by a time limit in order, he try for extend in time. So nine, he give opportunity for let this guy come, Mamady come. So Mamady don't come, waiting on decide for do, in decide for go around the time limit. So waiting they don't do, they don't open the thing now. It will for every time now 7 years. Can you imagine? 7 years now he will get for day. Then he go contest back for another 7 years. So from the time when they don't bring this is so-called referendum, it will not take 14 years in office, in 1 year, 14 years. They who don't know what will be the next plans as they go along. Because what they will do, they will eliminate virtually all oppositions. Then go silent, free speech, and all that. So there's no way. So in other words, the aim of this man here, so it try for legitimize an illegitimate way of coming to power. And that way they will try for cement in totalitarian grip on power. So like I say, today I just say let I also talk about the facts. Because like I say, the paradigm shift now it come up on APC SLPP politics. That I don't promise everybody. APC SLPP politics, and every now and then when I talk now, I got power, I would make this known to people that say, no, me not the part SLPP, APC politics anymore. People they go and look and say, well, how you come talk, say, you know, the part SLPP, APC politics. But my answer is simple. What's the difference between SLPP and APC? That's the fundamental question that we everybody for ask himself, and they answer, what's the difference between SLPP and APC? Having looked at all the parts they are so. What's the difference? Really? So why waste time for talk about something which is so obvious, where there's no difference now, what would they see every now and then? So why? So I want to make good use of the opportunity or the privilege I get for the Naya, for talk about politics, history, and all that thing. So that's where what? Today the focus they be on waiting the happen in Guinea, because like I talk, this way they happen also they call them project 2040. Now things where they they put together, they made this plan. Mamady Doumbouya they put this plan here together. If you don't put this plan here together, so this now one way this way it will take for legitimize instead, for give the impression say, well, actually Guinea a democratic place. No. When you consider Guinea in record or in history of violence, turbulent governance, underdevelopment, and all that thing, and with the military hanging over there, you actually say, what are the constitution? What's not the need for a constitutional referendum? There's no need, because whatever you do, the man is going to stay anyway. Anyhow you look up, he's going to stay. This is your normal, like I say, are they doing in comparison with General Ignatius Kutu Acheampong do not Ghana. When time reach for let he hand over power, before they come up with this phony UNIGOV, meaning that there will be no political party elections. They all just come together, like that. The citizens, the in and will be the leader and the place. So the people, but the people of Ghana, we are very smart. They say no, we're not going to allow this. We need proper democracy now, through the political parties and get in power now the polling stations to the ballot box. This is what the people in Ghana. I would tell God thank you. It like today, at least from the time where rolling, so finally, don't come on at the scene. At least, democracy, don't they now? They know the whole election, they know the whole. So for issues, comment and analysis today, where they can unravel the facade where Mamady Doumbouya don't bring under that project 20